need sound.
Oh, we need some sound. Sorry, guys, we don't have sound. So if you guys don't,
That's on me. That's on me.
if you guys don't hear me real well, we'll get you going here. But I hope you guys have all had a wonderful lunch, and I hope you guys have been having a great week thus far. It's a fun week. I know we've been learning a lot about surviving zombie apocalypse stuff. Always fun to do. What was I going to mention though? There was something I was about to mention. Oh yeah, so welcome to Job Hunt Live. But you know, today we're going to, start there. Yeah. So I think today, you know, you guys have been doing some pretty cool trainings about like what jobs are out there. So I'm going to ask you, what are some of the jobs that you might be interested in when it comes to a zombie apocalypse? And then I might even ask you why you want that job, because remember, you want to have skills for those certain jobs, right? Like, you know, I mean, you know, if you, let's say, I don't know, let's say you're somebody who's going to be a fisherman, right? Well, do you fish? Or are you just going to randomly grab a pole when it comes time to go out there and start fishing for your food? I don't know. So once again, even though I know this is a kind of a fun week, a lot of this stuff still ties in to what we do when we do our employment and we do our other things as well. So we're going to have a little fun today, okay? I have a list here of certain skills. I'll talk about these a little bit throughout the day. I always found this one pretty funny. All right, so we've got...
You ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
So we're going to bring in our first guest.
Come on in.
And we've got Miss Christina Souza. Come on up, lady. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Dad?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Fine.
So, have you been enjoying the trainings today about zombies?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're prepared?
Yes,
Or
I am.
getting prepared, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that alarm went off today too, and
Yeah.
you know, they might have to sound an alarm like that if we ever have a zombie apocalypse.
I get those in Texas a lot.
Yeah, well, probably for hurricanes, huh?
Yep.
Hurricanes. Get the hurricane watch down there, definitely. And flood watching.
Yep.
'Cause I know Houston will flood too sometimes. It did a couple of years ago. So what is one of the jobs that you think you would like to do during, you know, in order to help, you know, yourself and possibly a group of others survive during a zombie apocalypse?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you would have the skills to do?
Well, probably go to the grocery store, get some food.
So, well, there's not going to be any grocery stores. I mean, there will be in the beginning, but people are going to go take that. So definitely, that's a foraging skill for sure. Because remember, money's going to be gone and all that stuff. And so, you know, and you go somewhere, you know, there might not be as much food left over. But that is a good one. What else do you think you might do?
Make some, like a list.
Make a list of items. So you're going to be like the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to have it right now, but you're going to be kind of like the list maker, huh?
Yeah.
The person to check off to make sure you guys have all the stuff you need.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what makes you? What's a skill you have that makes you feel like that's a strength for you?
Like getting some organizing, like waters, organic foods.
Okay, so your organizing skills are very good.
Yeah.
Nice, see? So she has a job making the list of what the folks are going to need, and she has organizing skills, which would come in pretty handy, I would think, if you're making a list of stuff and then making sure you guys have all the stuff you have. I think that's a really good job.
Yes.
You know, someone's got to make sure that, you know, what happens if someone tries to steal the stuff?
I'll get mad.
Yeah, get mad. Definitely get real mad, because remember, it's a zombie apocalypse and you don't want no one taking your stuff.
No.
Or anybody else's stuff that you're watching.
No.
Right? Yeah.
Prepared.
Be prepared. You got it. Well, thank you, Christina. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Thanks for coming on in. I like that one. That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good skill to have. Organization. Organizing. Yeah, I know you wouldn't think you would want to have someone who's got great organizational skills, but honestly, it would come in very handy, because think about it, everything else would be so chaotic out there, it would be nice to have somebody in your group that could organize and bring everybody kind of their thoughts together and what you guys might need. Next up, I have a gentleman here, his name is Austin. Austin, welcome, sir. Nice to meet you. So, zombie apocalypse, sir. What's one of the jobs that you would try to put yourself in, if you could?
Well, if I had to pick a job to put myself in,
In order to survive,
in
obviously.
order to try and survive, I would be the one that, tries to pretty much keep everyone from trying to murder each other, because the zombies may be out to try and turn us to eat us up like it's a big old buffet at the hotel somewhere.
True story. You guys are a buffet to the zombies.
Yeah, but at the same
An
time,
all-you-can-eat buffet at that.
yeah, exactly. But at the same time, your guys and gals, they're gonna be fighting with each other, like they're gonna be at heads with each other. They're gonna have disagreements.
You're right. They're going to argue. People who are in a panicky situation like that, they're going to argue. They're going to be scared. You're right. The people are going to lose their cool.
Yeah.
A group is going to lose their cool. So somebody in that group helping them hold that group together is very important. What's a skill you think you have that you could, that's a lot of weight on your shoulders. What's a skill that you think you could bring in and make that happen?
Well, I think it's just patience.
Patience, a very good skill to have, sir.
Yeah, because sometimes to these people, you gotta hear them out. You gotta stick with them, and you just gotta hear what they have to say. And then once they've said it, you start talking, and you just calm down, try to rationalize with them, and try to keep them from trying to murder everyone within the camp.
Right, exactly, because there's always, you're going to have, people are going to, their heads are, cool heads are not necessarily going to be going on. People are going to get scared, they're going to, like you said, they're going to get angry with each other, they're going to disagree with things. And I think that's very good. And sometimes, you're right, patience, sometimes all they need to do is be able to talk, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they just need to be able to let it out of them. And being the person that is able to do that, that's very good, actually. I won't lie. I mean, you need that sometimes just in any team that you work with.
Yeah.
So
probably would need it even if I was just hanging out with some friends and I don't know, having some nachos.
Yeah, you're right. It can happen at any place, anytime. So nice. It's very cool. Very nice, Austin. Well, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you. I like that. The negotiator. General Grievous. Everybody needs a General Grievous.
I prefer to think of myself as a Samuel L. Jackson, but alright.
Okay, he's more of a Samuel L. Jackson. I'll take that.
Yeah,
All right.
He was actually in a movie called Negotiator.
Oh, he was in a movie called The Negotiator. I did not know that. All right.
1998.
1998. There we go. All right. Awesome. Next, coming up here, I know this guy, I think. Come on up over here, Angel. Come on in. I know this guy because this guy still... Good afternoon, I mean.
Good afternoon.
I was going to say good morning because this guy still walks by my office and says good morning every single day. Thank you for doing that. It makes my day every day.
No problem.
So-
even when I'm not here, I'm still thinking about you saying good
Oh, see, that's nice. Even when he's not here, he's thinking about saying good morning. This is my kind of guy. Awesome, Angel. No. I know. I appreciate it very much. I really do. I enjoy the good mornings. So, zombie apocalypse is coming. Well, if it were coming.
If it was coming.
If it were coming. What would be a job that you think you would be good at on helping, whether it was yourself or a group?
I would say the best would be, I think sometimes I would be fine on my own, but if it's like a big horde, then I'd be safer with my group.
Okay, so you would like so I think I get it. I get what you're saying. Angel's being realistic. He thinks he'd be better off on his own, and that's actually not uncommon in the workplace. Some of us feel like we work better alone. Also, though, he brought up a good point. In a group, you would feel safer, right?
Yeah.
And in a group. So, what is one skill? If, like, like finding food, or what happens if you get hurt? What is something that you think you could do to help, whether it's yourself or the group?
Honestly, I think I would be good at scavenging.
Scavenging! That's a great skill to have! He brings up the scavenging skill, and yes, it's very important, Angel. You are right, because there's not going to be, I mean, even after, you think about it, after a short time, the grocery stores are going to be empty, right?
Yeah.
And then the factories are going to be emptied, and then, so you're going to definitely want to be, you're going to want to learn your plants to eat, right? You're going to want to learn some plants to eat. And I think that's a great job, man. We need someone who's willing to scavenge, because not everybody's willing to scavenge.
Nope. And to be honest, like I would be expert at zombie fighting because I watch a lot of zombie movies and series.
And he's a zombie expert because of his movies and series he watches. So he's got some expertise on what to do out there. Very nice. Very nice. I want this guy on my team. All right, man. All right, Angel. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I mean, everybody who's been in here has been great. But yeah, bye, Angel. No, Angel brings up a great point, you guys. Scavenging is a huge part. Remember, this world's going to be gone. I mean, what if we're getting this zombie thing? Come on in, sir. What if we're getting this zombie thing through, it's a virus, right? Well, eventually that virus is going to go into the river and into the lakes, and, you might start off being able to fish, but eventually you might not be able to fish. Felipe, come on up here, sir.
Coming in.
Grab a seat right here, please.
Sure.
Good to see you.
Good
Good to
to
see you. Grab a seat. Go ahead and scoot over just a little bit there.
Sure.
So, Felipe,
Yeah.
what job do you think would be good for you during the zombie apocalypse?
Apocalypse. I think apocalypse. I don't know. Cartoons.
Cartoons?
No cartoons. Cartoon that not see the days,
Mm-hmm.
the plot, everything. That one good one.
So you mean like a disguise?
Yeah.
So like you're gonna hide?
Yeah.
You think you'd be good at hiding from the zombies?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad skill, because you definitely need to hide sometimes from the zombies. That's not a bad idea. I will tell you, if you ever, Felipe, if you ever, and it says it right here, skills for surviving a zombie apocalypse, disguise.
Yeah.
It says disguise. And in this particular article, one of the people it uses is Alan Dutch Schaefer, Predator. Remember when he paints himself all in the mud and he just opens his eyes? That's pretty good disguising right there.
Yeah.
So Felipe would be our disguise expert. And because we might not have places to hide, so we might need to learn how to disguise ourselves from these zombies, right?
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. That one idea. The radio, that one Tiffany, that was over there. The zombies that were in there.
Yeah, you got the zombie walk down. That's actually a good way to disguise yourself.
Yeah.
Disguise yourself as another zombie.
Yeah, right.
Just become another zombie walking around. That's very good.
Yeah. Hiding at the door, close the door, when the chairs and the wall. The door, no open at the door. Zombies, no open the door.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You've got a lot of good ideas, sir.
Yeah.
All right, we need some Felipes in our groups too, I think. I think that's important. Yes. Felipe, disguise is important. And I really like this article I have here a lot, because it'll give movie characters or famous characters. And the expert example in this is Alan Dutch Schaefer from Predator. So if you don't get all your expertise from Felipe, check out that part is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. So definitely check that out. Like I said, he's got some pretty good disguise skill. Zachary, come on in and come on up. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing great.
Good. I like great. Great's good. Nice handshake too. Good to see you, Zach. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good lunch.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Zach just happens to have the same name as I do, so he's Zach number 1. I'm Zach number 2. For those of you who don't know, and we're just gonna make this show about our lives because we're Zach's and we just can talk about Zach stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, how's it going, Zach?
Pretty good.
So hey, Zach, you've been doing some other stuff, but this week they've been doing the zombie stuff, right?
Yeah.
What is a job if the zombies apocalypse were to happen? What is a job, like something you could do for your group that you were surviving with, or maybe maybe even individually, depending on if you work better alone? What is something that you think you could bring to the table to help that group out?
I would bring the machete to the mix.
Machete! Yes, yes, yes! That's very important, sir. I actually was reading another article that's not in this one, and the first thing it said, Zach, become an eBay expert, because you can buy all your survival stuff and have it ready.
Yep.
And the machete would come in handy for so many things, right? It would work as a...
I think to cut zombies with.
It would work as a weapon. Yes, you are right. It would work as a weapon. What if you had to go through stuff? Like, like you had to hike and run away?
Yeah.
You could use it for that.
Or
You could
get food.
It could also help you get food. The machete, I think, is a multi-purpose tool. I think that's a great idea. So, Zach, so you would have no problems fighting then also.
Yeah.
So you become like a security for the group.
Or a team leader.
Or a team leader. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nothing wrong with being a team leader.
Yep.
If you're a good team leader, the group's going to fight to keep you alive because you're leading them well. That's really important to remember. So, good job. Nice, Zach. Well, we won't make it the Zach and Zach show today, but maybe next week we will. All right, Zach. Thanks for coming on up. I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Good. No, Zach is right. Machete, being somebody who's willing to be the security, someone who's willing to, seriously, there's going to be times you might have to battle with the zombies, guys. And very, 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 very important to have somebody who's willing to go after that. Come on up, our next guest. Got another man here looking sharp today.
Thank you.
Andrew, nice to see you.
You too.
How you doing?
Good.
You have a good lunch?
Yep.
I like that shirt, man.
Thank you.
I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to find me one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good looking
They're
shirt.
at American Eagle.
American Eagle?
Yep.
All right, I gotta go to American Eagle. But first, we gotta find out how to survive the zombies so I can get there. So what would you do what job do you think that you would have some nice skills at if the zombies decided to take over this world of ours?
I would kill all the zombies.
So another warrior, another fighter. Yes, that's important. Because not all of us are going to be that brave. A lot of us think we're going to be like Mr. Brave Guy, like me. Like I think like, I'll be able to fight those things. Now I'll be hiding behind Andrew because Andrew's going to fight them, and he better protect me and Zach because I ain't fighting them. I'm going to be the guy running in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you have any skills that do you have any like? Do you like do any archery or do you throw hatchets or anything? Or do you have any skills that you have that make you feel like you could be really good at that? Or is it just...
I'll do the shooting.
Okay. Sounds good. It's important, so you're willing also too though. The other thing too, Zach and Andrew are talking about, you gotta think about it. They're also willing to sacrifice their lives for the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty selfless. So, it's a big job you two guys are taking on.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it because I'm gonna be hiding behind you guys. All right.
Thank you, Zach.
No, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Don't know if I can see the time in this office. We got clocks everywhere, but here. Oh, hey! I got somebody else walking in the door. It's great. Javier, come on up. How you doing, sir?
Okay.
Good. Nice handshake. Good handshake. Sorry to hear about your Giants. not making the postseason.
No, they didn't do good.
I know, it happens. I hear the Pirates are in the World Series. Sorry, it's not true, guys. It hasn't been true since 1979, so I was just dreaming for a moment. So Javier, you guys have been doing the whole zombie stuff and everything this week, and sounds like it's been a lot of fun. What's a job you think you could do during this? How could you help the group out?
Working with zombies, make sure that they don't attack you.
So like the zombie whisperer?
Yeah, like the zombie whisper.
So he's gonna be the the zombie psychiatrist? Like
Yeah.
their therapist?
Yeah.
So you're gonna sit him down and I like this idea. I like this idea. So you're gonna be like, hey, Mr. Zombie, what drives you to eat people? And then you're gonna like work it out like that?
Yeah.
Just talk to him?
Yeah.
I like it. It's creative, it's different. I hope you don't get your brains eaten out though while you're doing your job. You might need to bring Andrew or Zach in here. All right, just to protect you in case that zombie gets out of hand. All right, I like it. Another person with patience, calm, cool, collective. We need those folks because look it, we've got the Zach and the Andrew. They're the fiery folks. They're gonna get in there and fight. Christina's gonna be back there organizing stuff. This guy and Austin, they're gonna be, Austin's gonna be working with the group, like calm down. And Javier's gonna be standing out there going, hey zombies, you keep coming at us, I gotta stick these two guys on you. I like it. Our team's coming together nice.
Get in with the machete.
What's that?
You get in with the machete.
Oh, so it's all a trick move in the end.
Yeah.
So you're just bringing them close so you can machete them.
Yeah.
That's reverse psychology, even better. All right, I like it. Good job, man. All right, Javier, thank you very much. While I wait for my next guest, another skill that this thing comes up is, obviously weaponry, things like that, marksmanship. One of the expert examples they give for this is Deadshot from Suicide Squad. Come on up, Mr. Brennan. Come on. Welcome, sir. Hey, grab a seat, sir. So, zombies. All around, man.
Yeah.
They're getting us.
Yep.
They're gonna eat us.
Not one.
Okay. Well, why are they not gonna eat us? What are you gonna do to help this group stay alive?
For what you would have to, out of multiple things you would want to do, definitely probably one of them is to fortify your fortress. The groundskeeping, the fencing that you would have to use to provide, a safe boundary.
So basically you're talking, we need some folks with some carpentry skills. We need some folks who are gonna be doing, some building. Gotta know how to work a hammer. Our scavenger, we have a scavenger. The scavenger's Felipe, or no, is it Felipe was the scavenger?
It's out.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I'm sorry if I'm, no, Felipe is the disguise master.
Yeah.
But yes, scavenging for the tools, the parts, the things you need,
Yep.
but you need somebody to know how to set all that stuff up. You're right.
Yeah.
You're gonna want a safe place.
Right,
to-
because
to-
if you don't have like a fortress, or a fence around your place, then what does it do if you have a scavenger or a carpenter?
Well, funny part is, it's funny you bring that up because being the history dork that I am, a lot of frontier forts were actually just open, they were just open. They just had tent, they just had they're very open
Right.
back in the day. But yes, I would think for a zombie apocalypse, closing it in would be
Your
ideal.
best, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Nice, Brendan. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, you know what? Didn't even think about it. But where are we gonna have our safe spot at? Where's gonna be our place to hunker down when these zombies come in? Next up, I got another gentleman here, and to give you guys another fun skill to have for those of you who are like me and will be standing behind Andrew and Zach and then maybe running. We're endurance. We need to learn how to run endurance runners. All right, so we need to start training.
I'll be already been dead. I'm not allowed to run.
I don't like running at all, but they do tell us the person that we should look up to in this is Forrest Gump. So he is quite the runner. and he doesn't stop. My goodness.
Run,
So
Forrest,
we
run.
yeah. So if you guys are like me and endurance running very important, watch Forrest Gump a couple times, see what his trick is. So David, what skills do you bring to the table? What are you gonna do for this group?
Organizer.
I already have an organizer. Christina's my organizer.
Oh.
I don't need two organizers.
I guess
Um,
death counter.
Death counter.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna count? It's death. What? I need Gimli and Legolas here.
Yeah.
Counting how many people they kill.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting job. I don't know how long I'm gonna need you when there's only two people to count.
No, just in case if we have a big group, just in case if one turns into a zombie, check him out.
Okay, so he's gonna be kind of making sure people are not zombies and they're cool,
Yeah.
like they can hang with us.
Yeah.
We don't want no zombies hanging with us.
Yeah.
We gotta be not zombie people.
Yeah.
All right,
So we can be zombie free.
zombie free sounds like a plan to me, man. I like it. Thanks, David.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you. Another one was foraging. We talked about that. They say to be like Aragorn on Lord of the Rings. Climbing. Aaron Ralston, 127 hours. Climbing is important. You gotta escape, guys. We gotta escape. Another thing that has not been brought up yet is someone, come on up, sir. Someone needs to take care of all these potentially hurt people. And we probably want to know a little first aid to take care of ourselves, right? I mean, even me running, I might run, trip, and fall, and I might have to put a Band-Aid on my knee. Dave, how you doing?
Good.
Good. So hey, what job do you got that you're gonna bring to this group
This group.
of zombie apocalypse survivors? Got to bring something to the table. I'm just gonna feed you to the zombie because now you're just another mouth to feed at this point.
Probably be the one to kill the zombies.
I've got 3 people killing zombies, and that's all right.
Yes.
That's all right. You guys are selfless. You
Yes.
guys are going. You guys are there for the guys like me who run.
Yes.
So I think that's a really good job.
Yes.
And I appreciate your sacrifice. I'm appreciating your sacrifice ahead of time, actually. So thank you for the work you do, sir.
Yes.
Slide closer in. The more I appreciate that. We need folks like you to get out there and fight those zombies for us. So thank you very much.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
The one place I never hope to go to is the cemetery.
No, well, so another thing too, remember during this whole zombie apocalypse, we're gonna need food. So foraging is important. All those things are important, but we're gonna also have to learn how to hunt and trap. And our expert exemplar, I'm good. Our expert exemplar on this is going to be Elmer Fudd, you guys. Shh, okay? Remember, that's Elmer Fudd. Shh. The little wabbit. We're going to find that little wabbit, that pesky little wabbit. Elmer Fudd is the one that they tell us that we want to mimic. We want to be hunters like him. And also, too, remember, we're going to be realistically, we're going to be outside. Most likely, possibly camping. And once again, in this, our expert example is Ernest P. Worrell. Ernest goes camping. Little loud, might give us away, but hey, they say he's the guy, all right? Now, number 9, our clothes. We're not going to the clothes store to buy new clothes, and I don't think I want to take the zombies' clothes if my clothes are ripped. So we need to learn how to sew a little bit. So somebody's sewing in our group. So a seamstress, somebody like that in our group is very important. Now, once again, they have a really good example for this. It's Betsy Ross, who literally took rags and created the American flag. Also, too, stealth. We have to be quiet. Elmer Fudd. Pesky Wabbit. We got to have stealth. Batman stealth. That is the epitome of stealth. Gardening. Gardening's going to be important. Brennan brought up a home base, basically. It's a place we could garden. And gardening is not all that tough. They say to be like Samwise Gamgees. There's a couple more. Swimming. Swimming's going to be very important too. Zombies have a tendency to not like water too much. So a lot of the things I read today, they say use the rivers as your travel. They also say learning how to swim if you don't know, becoming a better swimmer is very important. And they say, your example should be Michael Phelps, the Olympic swimmer. Map reading. Andrew had maps today. Very important. And just so you guys know, the expert examples on here are supposed to be funny because this one is actually funny. Expert map readers. Christopher Columbus. He wasn't that good of a map reader, obviously, right? And then archery. I mean, bullets are going to run out of your guns, right? Eventually, bullets are going to run out. Arrows are something you can make, so archery, very important. Now, they do say to be like Robin Hood, but just so you know, it's the Robin Hood for men in tights. And last but not least, you guys, it is good to be well liked in your group. Because if you're not, there's a good chance they're going to put you kind of off to the side and be like, if we lose that person, no big deal, right? So be an Abe Lincoln of your group, okay? Be someone they're willing to fight for, all right? Guys, it was a lot of fun here today. I hope you guys have some mad skills. Like I said, I know the three we're going to fight. That's great because I'm going to be gone by the time the battle even begins. I'm out of here. I'm going to be the guy running. And thank you for all you who participated. And keep having fun with all these trainings, guys. Like I said, I know they're fun, and that's the best thing to learn. The best way to learn is a lot sometimes by just enjoying the training and doing something that is fun. And like I said, there's a lot of things that we talk about just with the work world that come in handy. Skills, knowing what kind of job that you have the skills for. And this was a little fun thing we did today. And I want you guys to all have a great rest of your day. And I am out of here. Sorry you have to watch me walk over to the camera and turn myself off. But you guys have a good one. Bye.